Damn. I only ever use this browser for like stream stuff. So the algorithm, as far as it knows, these are the only things that I watch. And I like how the very first thing I just saw is I hate DJ with Angry Bird's face. Man. So true, Angry Bird. Me too, bro. Me too. He was kind of spitting when he said that. What am I doing here? I lost track of this. Oh yeah. I've talked a lot about how important it is when you want to improve with a character to not just play your own games, but to study what other people are doing with your character. To watch some replays, you know, take notes, figure out what they're doing that you're not doing, what you're doing that they're not doing. Try and steal some tech, maybe steal a setup here and there. So I'm gonna carry through with that line of thinking. And today we are going to be watching some A.K.I replays from Japan's best A.K.I player. I'm going to add this bit in post because I always forget to remind people. But you guys should subscribe if you enjoy these videos. It says in my YouTube dashboard that 269.4% of the viewers of this video are not subscribed. Even though I made that statistic up, you should still subscribe. Oh wait, I want to do this one first because I think it's important when you look up replays to make sure that the person that you're watching is also playing against another good player. I think you can get more useful information out of like Hikaru versus NL than just like some rando from ranked. Yeah, so we got Hikaru versus NL, A.K.I versus Luke. This matchup is tricky, mainly because Luke's crouch medium punch was designed by Satan. Let's see what we can find. Well, stop the timer, folks. How long did that take before crouch medium punch, 1 neutral? Wait. There we go. 2 seconds. Nice. Look at this button, man. Nice. Bust out with the sweep. This was meant to be a studying... Oh, that was cool. This was meant to be a studying A.K.I session, and all I can do is complain about Luke's crouch medium punch. Okay, drop. Punish? Oh my god. What's the takeaway here? What's the takeaway here that about A.K.I other than Luke needs to be hit with a Nerf bat? Oh, okay. He tried to anti with crouch heavy kick. Oh, that was nice. 2 back-to-back crouch heavy kicks. I don't really use that button much. Like, I don't like using... Let me just go back a bit. I don't like using crouch heavy kick as an anti-air for precisely this reason. Like, that is not a good trade. This is single hit confirmable, by the way. So you can press crouch heavy kick and then wait and see if it punish counters and then cancel into super. Like, that is very confirmable. But yeah, I don't use that button very much. I don't really like her crouch heavy kick, personally. Nice. Baits out the level 1 and gets the round. This was a thing that Diaphone mentioned that I forgot to mention when Diaphone made that video about A.K.I weaknesses. I probably should have mentioned this as well. Her fireball has a lot of recovery, but what makes it really difficult to work with is the fact that if your opponent just reaction jumps, you don't really have an anti-air for this situation. Like a Shoto here would always DP. This would be a guaranteed DP if you were playing a Shoto, but A.K.I doesn't have like a frame 1 DP like that. So all you can attempt here, the only way you can stop people late jumping is perfect parry anti-air, but it's not great. Like, she doesn't have a good option for people who just do a late jump there. You can EX slide, but that's an escape, not a punish. I'm saying that, like, blocking a jump normal feels bad. I think being forced to block the jump normal feels even worse than getting hit by it. Her quarter circle forward heavy punch is very slow, so in a lot of those late jump situations, it wouldn't hit. Alright, so if you guys don't know, a little bit of matchup advice here for the anti-A.K.I people. If you get a perfect parry on any version of flip, whether it's regular or EX, if you perfect parry the first hit, just press DI afterwards. This is a guaranteed punish counter DI after the perfect parry. You can go for something like this. That did look cool, the stand jab into DP, but you should just DI that and then get a full grounded combo. Sorry for giving people anti-A.K.I tech. My bad. I was supposed to be helping the A.K.I community. Is that enough? going to be close. If this doesn't kill... Okay, it did just barely kill. I just want to jump into train mode real quick and talk about that combo. Yeah, so if you start the combo with stand heavy kick into coward crouch roll, the safe combo which Hikaru did is this. But if you want to get like as much damage as physically possible, but increase the risk of dropping it by like 500%, you can do this. This might take a couple of attempts because this is hard. There we go. So what you're doing here is after this first drive rush, you do crouch jab, and then for 1 or 2 frames, you micro walk forward and then press stand medium punch, which builds you a tiny little bit of drive gauge from that like 1 frame of walking, which lets you get a bonus 3rd drive rush when normally you'd only get 2 drive rush cancels. So you get 3 drive rush cancels rather than 2. It's very hard to do. Like that. I've only ever hit that in a match like once because it's scary to go for. I understand why you wouldn't do that in a high stakes situation. Yeah, it's not the most viable option, but it is sometimes necessary. It's a 2-frame micro walk. It's not frame perfect, it is 2 frames. Nerd emoji, actually, you can get 2 extra damage in that combo. Yeah, see this, I just don't like crouch heavy kick as an anti-air. You always get a sweep in that trade? Wait, really? I didn't know that. Hang on. Are you sure you always get the trade combo here? Fake news. Fake news. Diaphone has been excommunicated from the A.K.I community for spreading false tech. Like, is there any angle where this actually works? Oh, there we go. Okay, it does work. It does work up close. You've beaten the liar allegations. Oh, I like that. Wait, hang on. Is this an option select? Oh, smart. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, if I should be doing that. That's good. That's something good that I can steal. Anytime a Luke player is trying to go for perfect knuckle in a combo, you might as well just press DI. And if they don't drop the combo, nothing happens. And if they do drop the combo, you might steal the whole round back. That's a good idea. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, that's the tech that's going to save A.K.I. Mash DI. Nice backdash. And nice punish as well. So he got the... That's good awareness for that. If you get the backdash here, it's always going to punish counter on the crouch jab. So you can link straight into stand medium punch, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, he then gets DP'd, but it was a nice try. That's the tech I've got to steal. Stay down. Oh, no. So I don't know. I assume... I'm gonna go ahead and assume that he'd already pressed a button here. I'm not sure what he pressed here, but like... I have actually labbed this particular interaction, and if A.K.I stays on the floor, she can actually avoid the entire level 1 and then punish afterwards. So if you haven't already committed to a button, you can just chill underneath the fireball and get a big punish out of it. But I guess he'd already pressed the coward crouch roll like this and got hit. Oh, okay, that was the... I had that earlier. Good awareness. So, this is the extremely rare interaction that only happens every once in a while. You have been blessed by the rare EX Cruel Fate. So, there is a very small chance, depending on the angle she comes down and which active frame this hits on, that EX Cruel Fate, rather than activating like the hit grab animation, it will just stab them normally without any extra effect. and it'll still poison them. So this is actually preferable. Like, this doesn't happen often, and it would probably be a massive buff if this was just how it worked, but yeah. The awareness to see that it didn't activate the hit grab and go into the combo is pretty cool. Okay, he's detonating. Whoa, this is big damage. Ah, you could have done more. You could have done more. I hate to be the guy that's constantly going, actually that's not optimal. But in this situation, I think he forgot that the poison pool from level 2 was still out. So you can see that the level 2 leaves behind a poison pool. This also stays out for a very, very long time. And when he got this hit right here, I think this should have been a kill. Because you'll notice that after the dive here, Chun-Li instantly gets re-poisoned because the pool is still underneath her, which is her max damage starter. So you can do stuff like this. There we go. That's 5,000 damage before you even do any supers. So he could have done that. You can also do this, which is pretty cool. That would have killed as well. There's a lot of different cool combos you can do here. Yep, nice. That's good tech that every character should use. I guess I should talk about that. I mentioned it earlier, but if you don't already know, this is really good tech against JP that's every character that can take advantage of. So if you guys have ever been in this position where you've got JP cornered, but he manages to put a portal behind you and suddenly you start to panic because you're like, oh shit, he might teleport to the portal and get out of the corner and I have to chase this motherfucker down all the way back to the corner again. And it's scary because, like, even if you do manage to anti-air him from behind you with like an autocorrect, he still technically gets out the corner here. So this is why this tech's good. If you're in this position and you see him teleport, do that. Up, back, and press your best cross-up normal, or your fastest cross-up normal, which in this case is A.K.I.'s jump light kick. If you press up, back, light kick here, you'll hit from behind, and then the momentum will carry you back over JP and send him back into the corner again. So you get the best of both worlds here. You get to anti-air JP, even though he's coming from behind, and you get to keep him in the corner. So this is really useful. Like, everyone should be doing this. You deny the corner escape, and you get pressure and the corner. Oh, nice. That was a cool conversion. Yeah, so like one thing I'm noticing a trend for here is Hikaru has a lot of really cool conversions off EX Fireball. I don't really use EX Fireball in strings, but that's actually really cool. Crouch medium punch into EX Fireball at max range. I didn't know it even gave you a pickup. Huh. That's actually really smart as well. Let me explain this. This is really cool. I'm gonna have to steal this. Because at this range, normally I would be forced into buffering into a drive rush here. I would do crouch medium punch, drive rush cancel, and then go for a combo. But the risk of that is that I'm spending 3 bars and I'm not hit confirming. So I'm kind of guessing and hoping that this leads to a combo, but they might just block it and I lose 3 bars. If you do this EX Fireball instead, you're only committing to 2 bars of drive gauge, and then you can wait and see if this hits, and then decide if you want to spend 1 more bar of drive gauge for the drive rush extension. So it's like you invest 2 bars and then you can add the 3rd later if you see it hit. But I'm currently wasting 3 bars on a drive rush cancel. So that's pretty cool. I need to use that. Nice. Safe jump. Nice. This is such a devious safe jump, by the way. This is special A.K.I tech right here. So normally if you do crouch medium punch into heavy whip here, and then go for the safe jump. Normally you have to make the difficult reaction between doing jump heavy punch for same side and jump down heavy punch for cross up. Like, you have to react to whether or not your opponent is doing quick rise or back roll. But one of the nice things about doing EX chain is that if you do 3 jabs and then uppercut, only in this specific situation, you have to do 3 jabs starting from point blank and then do the crouch medium punch into heavy whip. This leaves your opponent like a few pixels further away from you than they would normally be, which means if you come down with jump fierce here, this will always hit regardless of whether they quick rise or back roll. So this is like a brain dead safe jump. It's impossible to drop this. It's very useful. And as you can see here, the Rashid player expected it to come down on the other side because they didn't back roll, they'd quick rised, but it still stayed in front. So yeah, useful bit of tech there. 3 jabs sets up the spacing for the same side safe jump. Or he just got counter hit because he was mashing. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt on this stream. Alright, that was pretty cool. Good stuff. I think I've got some stuff that I need to work on. I definitely like those EX fireball conversions that he was doing. And I might need to take another look at crouch heavy kick for an anti-air. There's some homework I need to do, clearly. Thank you very much to everyone who tuned in. I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. If you did, then please leave a comment or subscribe, and I will be back in the next one. See you later.